Hey tennis fans, the 2025 Canadian Open has been full of surprises with big names like Sinner, Alcaraz, and Djokovic all pulling out. A lot of new faces are making deep runs. But while we're watching the action unfold in Toronto this year, a fun debate has popped up. Which Canadian Open city is better, Toronto or Montreal? And guess what? Former top American star John Isner has shared his take after years of competing at both venues. So let's break it all down. What Isner had to say, what other players think, and how they actually performed in both cities, with Djokovic, Alcaraz, and Sinner all skipping this year's tournament. Players like Zverev, Khachanov, Rublev, Shelton, Fritz, and De Minaur are capitalizing on the open draw. All eyes are now on Toronto, where the semi-final lineup is almost set, but the conditions and vibe in Toronto have brought up a classic conversation: which city hosts the better tournament? On the latest episode of Nothing Major, John Isner gave his honest opinion about the two cities. I like how they do it. It's a different look every year, but personally, I preferred Montreal, Isner said. He added that the tennis atmosphere in Montreal was electric and that the fans were, quote, crazy in a good way. Even though he liked both, Montreal had a special place in his heart. Here's the twist. While Isner preferred Montreal, his best results came in Toronto. In Toronto, he made it to the semifinals twice, in 2012 and 2021. That 2012 run was especially memorable. He reached the Final Four before losing to Richard Gasquet. Fast forward 9 years to 2021, and Isner did it again, knocking out three-seeded players before falling to Daniil Medvedev in the semis. Not bad for a guy in the twilight of his career. In contrast, in Montreal, his best result was a quarterfinal back in 2015. So yeah, maybe Toronto treated him better on court, even if his heart belongs to Montreal. Isner wasn't the only one sharing opinions. His co-host Jack Sock said he preferred the city of Toronto, but felt he might have played better in Montreal, though he admitted he didn't have a great week at either. I liked the city of Toronto better, but I never had great results, Sock said. Then there's Sam Querrey, who also leaned toward Toronto, saying he didn't love either location but liked the vibe of the city more in Toronto. So, three top Americans, three different angles. Isner liked Montreal's vibe, but played better in Toronto. Sock liked Toronto more, but didn't get far in either. And Querrey, well, he struggled at both. Let's break it down by numbers. John Isner, Toronto, SF 2012. 2021 Montreal, QF 2015 overall, 1511. Record at the Canadian Open, best result. 3 are in both Montreal 2015 and Toronto 2016. Best result, 3 are in both cities, Toronto 2012. Montreal 2017. So while Sock and Querrey had a tough time in Canada, Isner had some legit deep runs, especially in Toronto. Ultimately, it comes down to personal vibe versus on-court performance. Isner felt Montreal was more fun, more lively, more energetic. But when it came to winning matches, Toronto was the place where he delivered. It's kinda cool how this tournament switches cities every year, gives fans and players a fresh look each season. So what do you think, Toronto or Montreal? Which Canadian Open location would you prefer to visit or play in? Drop your pick in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look at the players' opinions and records, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more tennis insights and stories from the ATP Tour. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time, right here, where tennis meets storytelling.